HUOM Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello everyone, it's another very beautiful day and thank you very much for joining us. You're watching the HUOM Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Today on the program, we shall be taking a look at the Nigerian economy from the viewpoint of industry operators. Also on the package is Let's Talk, as we bring you notable chief executive officers in the cocoa building materials and allied products market. On Spot On is a professional banker and industry captain, Elias Igbina Kenzwa, who is the managing director and chief executive officer of Globus Bank Ltd. And on the face-to-face is an experienced, visionary and resourceful industry mogul, H.U Idris, MNI, who is the managing consultant and chief executive officer of Timeline Consult Ltd. It's a package you must see. Sit back as we bring you the details. Research reports have shown that any country that desires capacity and quality to enhance productivity for economic growth and development must give adequate attention to human capital. Brodrock. Brodrock Enterprises Limited. We are one of Africa's fastest growing wine, lager, craft ciders, food and non-food products trade import and wholesale distribution network. Our focus is to source quality brands worldwide at low and competitive prices to satisfy the ever-growing demand in Africa. Brodrock Enterprises Limited. Call us now. Brodrock Enterprises Limited. Connecting things. It's all about the people. Cocoa Building Materials and Allied Product Dealers Association is the umbrella trade body of building materials and allied product dealers market in Nigeria. The market is located by Cocoa bus stop between Orile Igamo and Mile 2 on the Badagry Expressway in Lagos State. The cocoa building materials and allied products market is one of the fastest growing support service providers for the Nigerian housing industry and indeed the economy. The market is known for stocking world-class quality products. Chief Chukwemeka Theophilus Bosa is the President General of the Cocoa Building Materials and Allied Product Dealers Association.
This market, to some people along Badagry Expressway, Cocoa bus stop, is the modern market of plumbing and building materials. The market was founded by Chief Stephen Umenze, Michael Ugokwe, Chief Basil Okechukwu, Chief Alfred Okechukwu, Chief Alfred Efo, and some others. When the market started, they started that on a small scale. But if you look around now, you will see that the market has grown so much that even some countries within Africa, especially from West Africa, now comes here to buy from us. This market has produced some other sister unions like Agricoca Market, Oduade Market, Marble, Fire, all of them originated from there. We are the mother markets. This is the origin of the plumbing and building materials in Lagos and Nigeria as a whole. Our objective and purpose of this market is to supply. As it is today, things are not the way it is before. We are the main supplier of plumbing and building materials for all those construction industries. You know them those days, though some of them are folded up, maybe as a result of one or the other, or because of the way our economy is being run. We supply to them. Their engineers come to this market. Most of our members are suppliers to these companies. You cannot build, you cannot, even the road network, we still have roads to replace because the pipes, everything they use for their drainage system is being supplied by this market. It is from here. Talk of even if it is pumping machine, everything. Some oil companies do patronize us because the pumps they use, all these big pumps they use, comes from this market. Pumps that can supply some states water. Oil companies go to, our members go to as far as to Port Harcourt, to Warri, to Ekiti in AquaFlow state. It's our member that supplies them pumps. So we have a lot to do with the oil companies, construction companies, and various state water boards.
The market is located by Cocoa bus stop between Orile Igamo and Mile 2 on the Badagry Expressway in Lagos State. This is IC Solex Golding Company Limited, an affiliate of Solex Golding Company Limited. IC Solex Golding Company Limited. Call us. Ekene Wakwo is the General Secretary of the Coca Building Materials and Allied Products Dealers Association.
Of course, it's a very big task, but God has been helping us and the work is going on smoothly. The truth is that my president has been a major source of support in this office. He has been very, very cooperative. Well, the major thing about my office is that, the work of a Secretary General is like the head of administration. And I want to say that I alone is not doing the job. I have my assistant, although he's not here, but the other officers have been of great help in the smooth running of the office. It has been a great one. By the grace of God, we are into selling of water pumps and chemical dosing equipments. That's what we major in. We have our products such as EDOs, we have products, we have other several products which we do sell. And these products, they are benefiting the water evolution industry. Just like I said, EDOs, we use it majorly for transfer of chemicals into the water treatment systems and even boiler systems also. So they measure the particular quantity of chemical you need per time into the desired place. That's what we do. Yeah, the product that is in the making is, the name is EDOS metering pump, also Prodos metering pump. Yeah, the address of our office is number 5 H.U Oaklink Street, inside this Coca Building Materials Market. And in case you want to have our phone numbers, our phone number is 08065 65 65 50. Then the other one is 08175 65 65 50. The truth about the matter is that as a union, and what we do here is that the products we sell inside this market, all of them are certified by Standard Organization of Nigeria. We don't allow fake products to come into the market, so that when our customers eventually buy them, it will give them the desired results. So that is what it is. We don't allow fake products. We make sure that they go through the standard of Standard Organization of Nigeria. They are very affordable, of course, very, very affordable.
This is AquaFlow Tech Limited. Emek Italia dosing pumps, water and chemical pumps, control panels, plumbing materials, general merchandise, and more. AquaFlow Tech Limited. Call us now. Ugwona Okechukwu is the Chief Executive Officer of H.U Oaklink Merchants Limited, a division of Oaklink Global Merchants.
Nova and Jockey is our main brand. Here we'll have swimming pool pumping machine. You use it for your swimming pool pump. This one we call it exhaust blower. While this one is vertical pump. You use it for your boiler and other pumping requirements. This one is stainless pumping machine for food processing and pure water making processing. This one is called sewage pump. This one too is sewage pump for grinder. While this one is surface pumping machine. Used to transfer water from tank to tank. This is aquarium pump. You use it for your inner fountain. While this one is called mixer. You use it to stir chemical for your dosing process. The other one is called pressure tank to boost for automatic control, automatic pumping machine. You use this one for it. This one too is for a high PSI pumping machine. The other one, this one is self-climbing pump as well. This is the sewage one I was talking about. This one with industrial 380 volt. We also have the single phase of it. So all these are what we'll deal on.
Mart-Davis Nigeria Ltd. Welcome to the world of Pacific Ring of Pumps, water engineering, wastewater engineering, and general merchants. Mart-Davis Nigeria Ltd. Call us on our hotline. Chris Chikaudili is the Chief Executive Officer of AquaFlow Tech Limited.
We represent a product from Italy called EMEC dosing pump. So by my table here, we have this very particular series, this Pios D. It comes with different materials. This PVDF, the pump head. We have a PVC and stainless steel with a Siemens motor drive, also from Italy. This for this particular product. Then come again, this cellular drive, the same EMEC product. We have different sizes starting from 0.4 liter up to 80 liter per hour at 10 bar. That's about 145 psi. Then here, the last but not the least, is the mixer. That's the chemical dosing pumps. I mean, the mixer to mix the chemical. You understand? So, but this is a plastic coated so that I can handle any chemical. So it's coated with plastic. Also with it comes with a Siemens electric motor. So all our product comes with a warranty. It's a pump that you can trust. And we have all the spare parts in case if there's any fault. You don't need to buy pump anyway. Just come and buy the fault parts. So the pumps come with all the spare parts.
This is H.U Oaklink Merchants Limited, a division of Oaklink Global Merchants. We specialize in pumping machines, water fillers, building and plumbing materials, general contractors, and more. H.U Oaklink Merchants Limited. Call us now. Martins David is the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Mart-Davis Nigeria Ltd.
Our brand name is Flowmart. We have domestic pumps for our domestic uses. We have industrial pumps for our factories. Every fluid transmission is our business. We have oil pumps, like this one is called vertical multi-stage pump for hot water and for high-rise buildings. This particular one is for slurry. It's called sewage pump or slurry pump. The brand name is Flowmart. These are submersible pumps for borehole. We equally have other ones. If you look around, you can see many of them. Like this one is Flowmart for industrial use. This particular size is 22 kilowatts, 30 horsepower for industrial use. We have different pumps. You can see them. It's our products. Flowmart. The Flowmart I'm talking about has a unique feature. Although there are so many other pumps in the market, but our brand Flowmart has a specific feature. One, we have 100% copper winding. We don't compromise standard, regardless of the competitions in the market. There are so many competitions, price competition. We have quality control competition. But because of the price, some people go on low quality products. But in our own case, we don't compromise standards. If you use Flowmart, you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. We have different pumps for fluid transmission, for oil, for water, even the ones dredger pumps to pump sand from the sea. We have them. Both domestic pumps, the one you use in your house, we have them. The one you use for your pure water factory, we have them. Reverse osmosis, all of them, we have them here. So if you need it, just call us.
Timeline Consult Limited. Welcome to our world. Advisory services, research, capacity building, and more. Timeline Consult Limited. Call us now on our premium numbers. Elias Igbina Kinswa, a visionary, experienced and resourceful industry captain, is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Globus Bank Ltd.
The journey so far, I would say, is very interesting. For me, it's like, playing your tough. This is your area, this is what you know how to do best, so it's been interesting. Yes, there are challenges, no doubt. We started at the bank, as a small bank with just a 10 billion capital base. We moved immediately to 25 billion capital base. Now we're about 35 billion capital base. Our balance sheet has grown from under 20 billion to now over 260 billion, today. We became profitable from the first year. This is our third year. The first year was profitable, second year and on. So we have not had any cost to have a license to run a bank. And I would say the journey has been very interesting. Yes, we've had challenges with FS issues and stuff and regulatory requirements and all that. But it's normal within any financial sector. The regulator will determine what to do, how you want to go, and then you have to comply with that. Sometimes it could be a burden, your performance. But it's what must be done that we've done so far. And to the glory of God, we have been very, very compliant. We've not had any issue of violations with regulators. And we want to be seen as a brand that is compliance conscious, and that we always do the right thing at any cost. Even when it means us, reporting less profitability, what is the right thing to do, and how does it benefit our customers and the entire market? So yes, it's been a good journey so far.
Greatness. It is what a mother sees in the eyes of her little one. It is what we see when we look in the mirror. But greatness is a journey that starts from baby steps to giant strides, from big dreams to reality, and even bigger dreams to be the preferred financial services provider, delivering endearing customer service. Greatness is us serving you to achieve all your goals and become all that you desire. Walk the path of greatness with Globus Bank. Globus Bank, lead the change.
If I were to start the bank again, there aren't many new things I would do differently. I will insist on the right people. I will define my market properly. I will focus more on technology. I will invest heavily on technology, and I will ensure that I drive efficiency as hard as I can.
H.U Idris, MNI, is the Managing Consultant and Chief Executive Officer of Timeline Consult Ltd.
Timeline as an organization is into financial and management consultancy services. We commenced business some 25 years ago, just about 3 staff. The commencement of business and indeed the incorporation of Timeline came about when the Nigerian financial system was facing some challenges. There were periods of topsy-turvy where you have the banks were collapsing, quite a number of banks were being wounded up, a number of finance companies came up, and the bankers that lost their jobs in the banks that collapsed set up finance companies and mortgage banks and microfinance banks. And a few of us felt, even though we didn't lose our job, instead of joining the bandwagon to set up finance company or mortgage bank or microfinance bank, why don't we set up a consultancy firm that will be giving investors, corporate Nigeria, public sector advice on how best to run organizations, how to look at process improvements, human capital processes, as well as financial and cost element processes. In the last 25 years, we've rendered financial and managerial advices to a number of organizations. We've worked for Nigerian Post Authority, We worked for the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, in quite a number of capacities. We worked for BUA Cement, or the Sokoto Cement, which is generally called Cement Company of Northern Nigeria, to mention but a few. Timelines, I've had instances to also work for the Bank of Industries as well as Islamic Development Bank in its quest to assist small and medium scale enterprises. There were times when we also worked for Kaduna State Government in areas of revenue optimization. We also had opportunity to work for Sokoto State Government in a number of areas, as well as Lagos State Government that we had the opportunity to work for. So Timeline in its 25 years of existence can boast of a creme de la creme of quality human capital. We have members of our team. Some are, experienced finance guys. Others are experienced in corporate governance issues. We have engineers, both electrical, mechanical, and other engineers that are part and parcel of the consulting team. Quite a number of these teams are not necessarily on our payroll or are partners in the business, but the name of the game in today's world is collaboration. So we have extended our hands of fellowship to quite a number of individuals and organizations that we collaborate with. So you will see us a bit nimble, agile, and quite easy moving from one sector to another. We do a lot in human resources, we do a lot in process improvement, we do a lot in logistics and supply chain related issues. Indeed, our clientele is not limited to Nigeria. We've had instances where we service 2-3 clients from Gambia, about 5 clients in Ghana. I just recently, just about 3 weeks ago, returned from a trip to Guinea-Conakry, and I went there to review the business process of a Guinea-Conakry entity. So really, we can say that in the last 25 years, we've had varying degrees of experiences, exposures, and tasks that we've handled. A vision is normally supposed to be what we call a big, audacious, hefty goal that you set for yourself. Our desire is to be the firm that is known and recognized, at least within our environment, which is Nigeria and indeed West African coast, that we are recognized as SME specialists as far as financial and managerial advices are concerned to micro, small, and medium scale enterprises. If you ask me, have we achieved the aim? I will say no. We are still on that trajectory, on the journey. However, have we made progress from the time we encapsulate our vision? I would say yes, we have. Among a number of quality firms that bidded for consultancy services when Lagos State Investment Trust Fund was set up, and it was tasked with the responsibility of assisting nano, micro, small, and medium scale enterprises in Lagos, and firms bidded. Timeline Consult was one of those that won the mandate. I will say that was just more than just a statement. It was an action, and it was indeed a validity of our mission, statement or vision or idea of who we are. Again, when Bank of Industries came out with a mechanism of recruiting organizations to help it in managing micro, small, and medium scale enterprises intervention that it has, again, Timeline was appointed by Bank of Industries as one of the business support development organization, otherwise called BSDOs. We won that among several other organizations that competed. Like I told you recently, Islamic Development Bank, in conjunction with the Bank of Industries and an NGO, a business member organization called Brave Women Entrepreneurs, also are running a pilot scheme of intervention on small and medium scale enterprises. And the powerful and mighty consulting firms, the middle consulting firms, middle level consulting firms, and the not so middle level consulting firms all bidded for this project. And to God be the glory, Timeline Consult was one of those that was picked through careful selection and merit-based selection process to handle one of the states. I will say on this journey, we are on a pedestal of stamping our feet in the field to be recognized as a major, consultancy firm as far as small and medium scale enterprises are concerned. I believe we are on the journey and we are somewhere on that trajectory of succeeding on our vision and mission. You have to look at it from several angles. Every business has its stakeholders, and the stakeholders will define success based on their, expectation and their desire in the business. Government as a stakeholder will call a business successful when it pays its taxes. Staff of the organization will call a business successful when they get their pay regularly. Shareholders will call a business successful when they get dividends and when they see capital appreciation. So to each and every component part of the stakeholders of a business, the success is defined as in what is in it for me. What was my expectation, and am I getting the expectation? Government to control.
We have water pump from 0.5 up to 50 horsepower.
And this is where we bring down the curtains on today's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to any of our feedback portals, as you can see on the screen. Our deep gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll see you then.